Hi, my name is Alexis, and I based today's assignment off the demographic and socioeconomic factors that influence the homeownership rates in Arizona. So, my research question was, how do demographic and socioeconomic factors influence these homeownership rates across different counties in Arizona? My hypothesis was that demographic characteristics such as education, age, race, and ethnicity, and socioeconomic status such as foreign-born population, employment status, and income are significant in shaping home ownership rates among different counties in Arizona. With higher levels of education, higher incomes, and lower percentage of foreign-born population being associated with high ownership rates. So, scatter plot. Home ownership rate versus income shows correlation between income and home ownership rate. You can see this trend right in the middle there. So there seems to be a positive correlation between per capita income and the home ownership rate. This means that as the per capita income increases, the percentage of home ownership also tends to increase in Arizona. Another scatter plot, but on home ownership rate and percentage of foreign-born residents. It can show you that as there is a lower percentage of foreign-born residents, we tend to see the higher amount of home ownership owned. Box plot. So home ownership rate by education level. You can see that there is not a huge correlation. There's not really any correlation between either one of these, so that's bachelor's degree and higher or home ownership rate. Bachelor's degree and home ownership rate actually have a negative correlation of -3, which surprised me and also proved, oh no, 1 second. So, so this was unexpected and it did not go with my hypothesis at all. I assumed that the higher the education level, that there would be a higher home ownership rate, inevitably, because I assumed there would also be a higher per capita income. So my hypothesis was partially supported. So for my hypothesis on the low percentage of foreign-born residents equates to a higher percentage of home ownership is more accurate than my hypothesis on education. So there's actually still a negative correlation of -0.06. But as you can review the scatter plots, you will definitely see a trend on the lower percentages of foreign-born residents and the more there is home ownership. My hypothesis on a bachelor's degree or higher was much more inaccurate. So, one other thing that is surprising that I found was the highest correlation between home ownership and any of the data given to us was actually 65 plus. Everything else was pretty askew. In summary, the literature indicates that demographic and socioeconomic factors, behavioral and policy deterrents significantly influence home ownership rates. An understanding of these determinants indicates areas where policy intervention and aid can be focused to enhance home ownership opportunities among underrepresented groups. Scene.